Hey everyone, how we going? We're smashing it back on YouTube now. This is going to be, it's a bit of a quick rushed one because I'm totally have not been organised. So, trick what's happening today is we're working on the map again, of course, because that's what's happening. Back here on YouTube because I feel like I need to do a YouTube video. I haven't done one for 2 weeks. So here we go. Done a heap on Twitch. So at the moment we're picking on floating trees. That's the plan for today. I've got a little collection I've got to sort out. Let's find out where I was up to. Alright, that one. Can't find that one. We've got that, and we've got a few fences to fix, judging by the look of that. There we go, those ones there. That collection. Okay. So, how's everyone going? Hopefully we're all having fun. Hopefully everything seems to be going good. Just at the moment, I don't know my... things have been changing funny around. Not quite what I want to, but I think I've got it all. I think I've got a bit of chat showing now, so I should be able to keep in track. This collection down here, we have a few steps up. So we're going to find a whole trick of finding floating trees. Do you guys think you can keep up? I think this is one here that people have picked on. Yep. Let's move that out of the way. Let's bring it back in the ground. I think that's that one there I couldn't find before. Tick that off the list. Stream's looking good. Sweet. As long as that quality's coming good. I seem to struggle a bit with lag. I think I worked it out because when streaming onto YouTube, you're streaming to YouTube servers, which are obviously in USA. But when streaming onto Twitch, they have a Sydney server. So I'm like, you can stream to an Australian server. So that's really awesome. Wow, there's a couple. So there's those two. We can tick them off the list. I'm pretty sure I'm at that position. I got one there. If we look back at a couple more further in, near those ones. So this is the last live stream for 2019 for me. The thing being, I'm actually going away on holidays on Boxing Day. Won't be back till the end of January. So that's a big channel update right there. The second part of that is I'm seeing how I'm going with things, and we could add in a few. What's the other bit? I'm thinking this is all off the top of my head, guys. So planning on maybe stopping streaming on YouTube, maybe get back to streaming Twitch because it's been pretty good. So you guys can jump over there and give us a follow. Then you'll get it when I'm live. Because that seems to be a lot more fun and freely going. Okay, some of that's pretty good. 720-60. Okay. It's going good, Nathan. How are you going? Hey Chris, I'm going awesome. How are you, mate? No, I didn't find that one. So let's have a look at that. That is looking at... I wish the map in-game lines up with the rest. So that's about judging by the little map picture. It's pointing towards those sort of cell points. About this angle, so it's about here. It's at the start of these ones, and it's one of these sort of these birch trees. Could be that one because it's a bit higher. I don't think it's that one. There it is. Sweet. Nailed it. That's it. See, that's why you have map testers. Other people that come and look at it, help out to see if it works on their computer, and then they just pick up things like that and send me lots of screenshots. Like way so many. I've spent like 2 hours already so far picking up trees. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've done those. I have one more at the logging yard. I had to go up finding this one. I couldn't find it. It's like it's on the way in. Just looking at cell point. That one, no. That one, no. We need to find 3 trees back. That one. See, did you guys see that on the way in? Hey Milton, if you haven't noticed, that's that tree from you. Thanks Milton for finding it. That was actually pretty tricky. I've got most of them, Milton. That's my last one. Please check on my Discord and give us some directions on the next trees. I can't seem to find the other ones you've posted. Joys of testers, yeah. Hashtag blame Milton, floating trees. We've got a wall to sort as well. Issue being this concrete wall, I think it is. See, that's nice on this side, but it's epoxy down here. And I think Milton's managed to get in the back here and find it for me. So lovely. I'm going to get this one. I'm going to do a little trick. Hopefully this will work for me. Nope. That's not what I want. Maybe Z. Yeah. I got a feeling we're going to have to scale these up individually because the issue is that grass texture there is on the road, not on the concrete. So if I touch the road, that's that grass texture and it's coming through the wall and it doesn't quite look right. Lol, some more. Well, to be exact, Milton, you might know it from looking at the map. So you have in double checking this field here, I'm pretty sure past that tree line side of it down in here. I have not found them. I can't find these ones. I've searched pretty hard for a while. I did found one tree. I was going along here and it was pretty much like this. It was just high. Like one was hanging out on the road here, like this one. I found 2 like that. That's cool. So I don't know whether you spot that one or not. But there's a few you've posted that I can't find. And there's a few at the start that look like kind of 2 images of the same thing. Yeah. Don't know. So just a bit lost there for that. So I found that one just from flying around, but I spent a little while in here and I still find them, but look at that. You'll get picky on that. Bring some grass back for you. Field number. Oh my god, I don't know the field number. Well, okay, to be exact, that is 1, 2, field 4 and 6 on my real life farm map, so I don't know what that lines up with. Okay, let's have a go. Field number. Let's try fields here. I had a feeling it's like, ooh, I can look up on my image you've posted. That'd be easier. That would be a lot easier. Those ones I can't find. Looking at field 10, between 10 and 11 in game. So that field being 11 and that field being 10. There are a couple you've posted I haven't seen. It looks like you've gone from this angle and looked at it, judging by the location. Because I don't have anything to go off here, it's kind of hard. Though I've got the coordinates when I entered it into a transform group lined up really weirdly. Like, okay, so I'll put it to the test. So if you go this transform group, then I could go position X, which looks like it's 996, and then position Z, which is 1086, which is what you've got. Okay, where's that transform group? Over there. Nowhere near where your play position was. So how is that to follow off? So that's like over there, looking off the edge of the map as well. Cool. Okay, anyway. So judging by looking at the field image and knowing, see that one is actually looking at this on this side. Couldn't find one in here. Huh, there's a white one. Did you pick that? I found one you didn't find. Keep up, Milton. Haha. To think, guys, we've probably had about, okay, this is from the testers and me looking obviously constantly. We've probably about 30 trees so far, I think. 30 to 50 trees is about what we've found that's not quite right, not quite in the ground. And this is using scripts, and we've cracked over 6,000. There it is. There's one. Yeah, that's that one. Tick that off the list. I got a feeling you may have just doubled up the pictures, but we'll have another little look. Keep going. What's that one? That one's in there. Cool. Okay, I think that's it. Easily missed. Look, yeah, look how close that was. That's just the first round. Oh, at least let me finish the first round. I'll send you over and see what you can find that I missed the second time. There's a few clever ones. Sweet, thanks. Okay, that's most of that done. Judging by that, we still have that wall to sort, so I think we'll do that next. And then we have some fences. Gav found some fences for me. He's really adamant, got to have a straight fence. Typical farm attitude, really. I don't blame him. I'm the same. So, issue with this is see how it's not quite right. So we're gonna. And I reckon it'll look crap like that, to be honest. And I don't know, what do you want, Milton? Like it? I know this side, it's green on the inside and not much on the outside, but or do we want it flush like this with the grass along the edge where the pedestrians go? That's the question we've got to work on. So, okay, guys are gonna miss. I'm gonna go quiet for the next month on YouTube. If you don't know, yeah, this is the last stream. January's gonna be dead quiet. I'm not gonna actually be near my PC. I'm taking my laptop. I'm gonna go into Well, taking my laptop and probably just work a little bit on the map or whatever when I can get going. So look at that, that's moved. Oh yeah, because I moved the whole group. Yeah, I don't know what's better, whether it's near the pedestrians or not. So yeah, going extra quiet, going on holidays, basically, yeah, you guys are going to miss out. That's the last one. Sweet. So all the others are pretty good. Okay, trees are sorted. Happy. Thanks for checking it out for me. It's been a few. Yeah, the whole tick's been actually just making it go off the list quite nicely. I know we might get away with it looking wider, but I'm not going to like it. The other trick we can do, guys, is lift the terrain up and paint over it. So what we can do is, if we go like that, and what does that look like? See, and it comes out like that. Hello Martin, thanks for dropping in. Oh yeah, with YouTube guys, everyone please do give it a like. Liking the video does help with YouTube's algorithm to help share the video out, so I'm not having to search it as hard and give it as hard on Discord and stuff like that and Facebook for everyone to get on it. Yeah, because I always forget that sort of stuff, so it's awesome when you guys like it to make sure that YouTube will help share it for me. Yeah, I don't think that's what we want. Let's now set that right again. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do there, Milton. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I was kind of happy with it, but you guys are pretty particular about it also. Yeah, don't know. It will look stupid with it coming over. Need to test the animal dealer. Yep. Yeah, the stone fences, pretty much. The map's coming along good. Everyone seems to be giving it a good try out that I've allowed to view it, so we're still waiting for GD to come and break it and tell us what she's broken, but that sell point among the trees is pretty impressive. Hey Teenan. Yeah, thanks IRT for liking. It does help with, yeah, YouTube and stuff to help like it. If you look far away, you don't see an issue with that fence, that wall. Okay, let's have a look. What else we got to go at? So good that list is so tiny. Alright, judging by this, we've got to go to field 5. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to go with that. That's pretty special. It's a bit of a paint job there needed. Pretty sure this is Dusty Rocco one. Like that. Make that look nicer. Oh yeah, that's all good. Placing fields. I've done so much of that. That seems to be pretty awesome because I've just made my teleportation thing. Like, as I just buy a field and transport it. So there's been chicken coops placed in many fields throughout. They just trying things out. It's been pretty nuts. Alright, field 5, let's go to that one. Not sure what we got in here, but we'll have a look. What do we got? Now we're looking at fencing. Okay, so the issue, oh, here it is. See this issue? I lay the fences, I've got all these wires nice and level, and then bam, this wire here, it's not touching. So these wires need to come down. So we're going to have a lot on field 5. All the way to field 5 to... Yeah, okay, so we've got a bit up in that hill there, and a bit down through here. So we're going to have to lower these ones out. Yeah, well, no, big case machinery, not just class, John Deere case, it's American machine. You know, try the 60-foot equipment out, or the 18 metres, or the 36 metre stuff. Like, I spray the fields with 36 metre booms, so it's built for it. The neighbour over there that owns that big, largest field, the 200 sub, oh wow, thanks. If that's 200, yeah. My God. That's it. That deserves like a party right there. Great attention to detail. Without the testers, Martin, I wouldn't have this detail with it. They pushed me for, basically, I was like, oh yep, lay the spine, the fence is out, I'm pretty right. You know, the sheep have never complained about how straight a fence is. And then, bang, yep, 200 subs. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Thanks for following, subbing and all that. So yeah, without the testers going, hold on, maybe you should get this like right, is just awesome. The power needs colouring. Yeah, Milton, that's a spline. That comes white, but I made it hook up so it follows beautifully. If you actually look on Ravenport, the power lines don't actually have wires. I did not notice that till I had a look at it and was like, what do you mean? Like, because I was trying to export it, and there's actually legitimately no wires on it. Go and look around the Ravenport town site. Yeah, thanks everyone for subbing. It's awesome. 200 subs. I was just there, so close for, I don't know, the last 2 weeks. Bang, final push. What a Christmas present, really, isn't it? Hit the 200 subs. Year and a half. It's getting there. Hey buddy, how you going, mate? Yeah, correct. Thanks, Teenan. Oh, that's no good, buddy. Nosebleeds are annoying. Now the next smash, get 201 subs. Count every single one. Awesome, guys. Yeah, please do hit that like button here on YouTube. It does help with YouTube sharing the video out and the live streams and stuff for me. The more people like it, the more YouTube shares it. It can be a like, it can be a dislike. I don't really care too much which one you do. Dislike it if you don't like it, but it does help with still sharing it. So if you dislike my farming simulator gameplay videos, just dislike them. Cool, I'm okay with that. And you like all my mapping ones, do it, lets me know. But at least you're hitting one of those buttons that helps share it out. That's what I'm going for. And that will get my name out there, that will help me. So, the more you guys like it, the more YouTube shares it for me and gets more people on here. It doesn't matter whether it's dislike or like it. As long as it's one of those comments, reactions or anything, the more you do it, the more YouTube shares it. That's how this algorithm works basically. So the more people we get on that hit that like button, bang, the more it goes. I think we finally got it. Oh no, Gav will get picky on just that one. It's not quite right. Lols. Okay, Schwunks, field 5 done. Nope, collapse it. Stupid thing. Okay, we're going down this hill here is going to do the same thing. Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks, Martin. See you later. Much appreciated you dropping in. I'm most likely to be in your stream. Well, end of today for you, but it's my tomorrow. This one, because it's quite steep, I'm just going to delete it off here, and it'll just look like the wire has broken. Because, to be fair, it actually has broken in real life. It's a plain wire's broken up. Because look at that, that's right to the top of the post. That one needs a good fix. Yeah, we should tick those off the list as well, so we don't go back to them. But I can't believe I've just missed a couple. Every other hill I've done lots. Panel, no. It's panel. Just down a little. Problem is see, look, it hits into the ground there as well, so it's like pretty, yeah, nah, effort really. So yeah, so far guys, okay, the plan is me smashing through this. I want to give this as a Christmas present to all those testers I have. A few of them do YouTube as well, which is awesome, so thanks to them for everything. And I'm more than happy them to start doing gameplay and stuff, because it really is like, it's just particular making sure trees are not floating and all that at the moment. And then once that's pretty right, it's more down to gameplay and making sure no unexpected bugs, crashes, and that sort of stuff happens. So they're more than welcome to start going into it. Yeah, I don't have a problem with fencing, you know, as long as it keeps the sheep in, really. But yeah, like I said, I've never seen a sheep complain about how a fence is tied on or whether it's straight or not. It's normally they try and just get out of it. It's only Gav that complains about how straight a fence is. Well, no, it's more about leopard. Can you be a tester, please? Lols. Nah, it's all for trusted people that won't share it out, mate. It's a trust I've learnt, they've gained from a long time. I mean, me knowing them pretty much near on like the start of my YouTube career. So it's been well over a year of just online behaviour and stuff, and they do test on lots of other people's maps and everything. So appreciation to them is awesome. Get your OBS. Well, I'm on Slob, so Stream OBS at the moment for my YouTube streaming, and I've been using OBS Live for Twitch, and OBS Live has been very nice. It's been quite good to use for. The sheep like broken fences, yeah, that's about it. Okay, thanks Milton. I've pretty much ticked off everything off the list, so yeah, you're more than welcome to go through and see what I haven't ticked and fix it up. Either repost it, or you guys can tick it if they're exactly the same picture, because I'm just going to keep going through it until that's all ticked off, because you know, getting it right is a key important. Now, these little details here and stuff do matter. Same if I probably should have worked out how to put gates on, but man. Wait, give me that. There it is. Looking good. That field done as well. Yeah, goats like to jump fences. Cows just go straight over them. We own, well, I own Dorper's sheep. I own a couple of hundred of them. And because of it's been very dry and drought-like. Basically, it's been a drought. This year, they've been very, very good. Oh, come on, Gav, you missed that. Look at that. Wow, how's that for a job? 2 posts are missing. How did I miss that as well? Yeah, so we have drive to the animal part and the rest of the field. Yeah, horses go straight through them. So with Dorpers, they're quite good at just going through fences, and like we said, being a bit of a drought this year, they've been just smashing the fences very hard, jumping through them, going up. They go under them more than over them. So what we've been doing, it's like the old trick. Last time we had it like this, we one of our neighbours that had them now don't have sheep because probably lots of things. Yeah, you need to. Oh, only 300 sheep, Milton. It's not like it's a big number. Whoa, where did that... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the one he just looked at the gateway. Okay. Sweet, work that out. It literally was that gateway to fix. Cool. I would have expected a zoomed out picture, not a zoomed in like that, but yeah. That makes sense. Okay, animal area. You going to have a look at it, Milton? Like this. Oh, yeah, already spotted. This cone's in the wrong spot. Tree through the fence. You're on seasons, Milton, so you don't see things like that. So this is the animal dealer area. Where obviously this barn, hay shed, feed mill set up. And you go through. Animal dealer. Looking pretty nice. Yeah, so the issue with the drought is the sheep escape and they go under it. So the trick was to put an electrical wire along the bottom of the fence here. Oh, look at that. I just noticed them all. I might as well keep going with them. So you put this barbed wire at the top, but you actually can put it along the bottom, so when the sheep put the nose under the fence to go under, it hurts them, so they don't go back. But what happened? Or you put an electrical wire under it. So what people were doing is putting electrical wire about 300 mil out along the bottom, and so that would give the wire, the sheep a zap, so that when they try to go under, so they get a little jolt of electricity, like your dog collar zap sort of thing, and they won't go under. But also that what they've worked out is that gives them a zap and they go faster under and destroy the fence quicker. Also works because animals behave like that. And then it was like, oh, you put a barbed wire under there a bit more, so they got a bit more to scratch in it, and they rub their fur off, so they enjoy it. It's been like, yeah, quite funny. So in other words, the whole trick of Dorpers, because once they start learning it, they remember. They remember where they go last summer. They remember where the sheds are to go in there out of thunderstorms. It's bizarre. But pretty much when they start escaping, we normally it's pretty hard to stop. And it's normally on a drought because there's fields like that, and they go over here to collect green feed. When you go slowly. Cheating on the floating trees, especially because you cheat and have seasons pictures on floating trees, and I'm here and I go, I can't turn it off. It either looks like that or go wireframe, and it looks like this. How can I tell what's floating? It's very hard for me to find things, but I've had a go. I'm pretty sure I've got most of it. Yeah, they're only 300 old. That's a lot of sheep where I'm from. Yeah, more of a dairy beef farm, yeah. Only 300. We, at our height, we were up to around 1400 head of sheep. I think we're a bit over 10,000 ewes. I think it was 10,000 or 15,000 we might have been near on. So we were running across our farm, yeah. I know we were well over 10 or 11,000. That's how many breeder ewes we had at the time. So we can run quite a few sheep. Put that back on some track so I can get that right. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it sorted. And now we have a couple of other things to sort out. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that brick stone fence around the vehicle sell point. It's going to be a bit hard, but thanks to Milton, we're going to go and show you something. Pretty much, okay, this is sell point here, but Milton found a loading grid over here in gameplay. It's not there, guarantee it. So if I go gameplay, no, it's placeholder, so that's where it is. This one, railroad. See, not there. But I'll tell you my trick why. So the way FS19 works, just like goats, they remember every little detail. Yeah, they are. Okay, Farming Simulator 19 works quite simple. So you have your point here, but to get triggers and activations like gates and all that sort of stuff have to be loaded in with an items XML. Okay, so that's in. Oh my god, I fixed the wrong. Ha ha ha. Oh no. Ah. Which map am I on? Yep. Ah. I have 2 copies. I want to be on this one. Oh, hold on. Which way? Am I like... needs to be this one. This is the one I was supposed to be on, not that map. By God, start again. Yeah, we'll save it. That's why that floating one on the road sounded familiar. God. That's annoying. Anyway, so back to explaining it. So you have this default items, and what that does is load in your sell point. So your sell point at a certain location, and that sell point also links to a XML. Obviously I'm using the ones from the base game because I'm lazy, but what happens is that base game XML links to an i3D which has all your triggers into it. Not the triggers aren't on the map, but on the i3D which is linked in that XML through the items XML. So it seems a bit more complicated than the way it used to be explained. Hey TJM Farms. Yeah, lol. So that XML there, what the trick is, we can go back into it because it goes simulator data. Pretty sure it was maps, map US, no, selling station. That's what we need to find. No, that's wrong. Placeable. Map US, selling station there. That's where it is. You follow this one here, but we want grain station silo or train silo. Can't remember. Let's have a look for what we're doing. We're doing that one. Grain silo railway, which is at 702.604, which is that one. So we need to go US grain silo. Alright, 02. Okay, that's the XML file we linked to, and this is the i3D. So this is the i3D, this is the triggers. So if I put those triggers now at this current location, moving it over to my other screen so I can remember. Watch it at the same time, which was negative 72.604. That one, Y is 183.405. Z 539.872. So that is that exact line there. You know, it goes X, Y, Z, and then we have our rotation being X rotation, Y rotation, Z rotation. So Y is negative 67, and remembering it, there's 67.932. That is exactly where it's located as per my XML, and that would load in that. Okay, so that's what it loads into. That's the issue, Milton. You found that. I didn't have that because I don't have it, but you've mounted in that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do this. We're going to take this folder, we're going to click copy. I'm going to take it to my maps right off my desktop. I'm pretty sure this one here. We're going to throw it into data. Bang. Then what we're going to do is change my items XML for items, bring it back. Railroad to train station. Okay, changing this picture, which we need to go map direct, which I can't remember. So the trick is I go to someone else that is a very excellent mapper. So we're looking at Oxygen David's Oakfield. If I bring it into his items DXL, items, see how he plays the thing. He puts his map. I'm just going to copy this bit of code here. That's all I need to know. So I'm going to put that right on my front. And then we need to get / because we know it goes into data. So looking back at it goes map data, which is right, and then we had railroad. So it goes map direct, which tells me mod folder, then it goes into data, because that's our second one off our, you know, Ningham Farms. It goes data, then we don't have placeable, we go into straight into grain silo. So if we cut these couple of bits of code out here, throw it straight into grain silo, in grain silo XML2. Alright, this tells us most of our issues. So that's that edited now. So now we're not going to use the base game one, we're going to use our one. So that's going to be to change there. So what we need to do is remove that off it. So going into my map now, the correct one, I'm going to load up the i3D and I'm going to load up the XML. And this is how we're modifying it. So you can see here, we've got our spawn points and all of that sort of stuff. There should be, if I look at it all, there we go. So this is unloading for trucks, that's loading for trucks, that's unloading and loading for rail. So that's my issue, is this one here. Unloading train trigger and then loading train. But we also need to edit that out of the XML. So for step one, I'm going to show you these nodes, trigger nodes 011 da 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 da. Trigger, that trigger bit is that node there. Exactly the same, copied. Yeah, that's a sell point. That is a, oh, it's the Johnny Man, you changed your name. Oh yeah, I can tell that. Yeah, this is the sell point from map US, grain style rail. We're getting rid of the rails trigger because that spawns in the paddock, among the trees. So following my list here, we need to go railroad unload trigger. We want lots of zeros and ones, and I'm pretty sure that's that one. I want to delete the set of code out for it. Hi Nathaniel. Merry Christmas to you too. So what we've got to do is, it just comes up lots of zeros. but we're going to get our 0 numbers right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0, 0. There's 5. There's that node. So I'm pretty sure this is our unload node. We need to get rid of that out of it. And that will mean unload train station can disappear. Loading train station. Load nodes. Loading trigger. There's that 1, 1. So it goes 1, 1, 0, 0. That's this loading trigger right here, I'm pretty sure. That gives you your discharge effect, which is that 1, 1, 0, 1, which is there. Oh, 2, 1. So it's 2 here, grain and smoke. 2, 1, 2. Yep, that's all that. So this loading trigger can get deleted. And then we're going to delete this loading code out of the XML because it doesn't need to be there. There's no point at loading in when it's not there. Fill types it takes is this. Come to think about it, I need to make sure my port takes sugarcane. Need to change the path file in XML for the grain store. Oh, thank you, Nathan. That's awesome. Yep. So we need to make sure the file name here is straight i3d. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the comment, Nathan. Loading train. Let's get rid of that as well. And this trigger platform deleted. Now it shouldn't spawn. So we save it. Looks pretty good to me. Close it. Save the XML. Now when we load it in game, that should have lost it all. Which is good. So now we exported it in. So if we import it, it should not spawn there. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Nathan. I would have loaded it in and gone, oh, why does that load right? Edit the i3d and it doesn't work. Okay, now we're on the correct farm. All my fencing again, we've got to fix. But there was a couple of floaty trees here we're going to find. And I'll fix that up. So I can see how things get forgotten, especially when I do little stuff ups like that, loading the wrong map at the start. So far my half an hour wasted because I was editing the version 1, not version 2 now with all the fixes. But in here, there was my tree I found it before. If not, yeah. You're going to have to double check my work. There we go, that tree. Those two. Found it. Been missing my streams. My streams have actually been happening on Twitch. The last couple of weeks, I've been very, very heavily. My maps got like completed, went to my testers, and now come back, and I'm searching for trees and fixing all the things they've found wrong of it. So I've done so much. And sad to say, you're going to be missing my streams for the next month as well because I'm away. I'm going on holidays. Then 2020 is going to be different. I'm going to. The way this modding's been going, probably going to enter it into a little bit harder. I'm not sure how my streamings go, whether I'll end up just streaming it straight on Twitch because the lag and everything has just been awesome. Yeah, we've all done that. So yeah, 2020 might end up on Twitch more than YouTube because YouTube I do have some lag issues and stuff. And yeah, like I said right at the start, that seems to work out more to streaming to the YouTube server, which is obviously in USA, where Twitch has a server in Sydney as well as multiple places around the world, and the lag's not as bad there. So I'm thinking of changing platform, but we'll see how we go. There could be just, if people are enjoying the time-lapse and stuff, there might be just re-uploads of my Twitch stream so I don't lose them. But I don't know, I'll see how I go. Do more vlogs. I'm actually also the other side is what I could do is have a drill for your fields in real life. Yeah, I'm hoping my first mod I want to build is actually a sprayer. It's not the sprayer I use because obviously I use a John Deere one. I use a my neighbour uses a big tug along one. And I want to make one of them, like, you know, the 150 foot boom with the 10,000 litres, so it's like 48 metres wide. And it goes behind a tractor and makes, you know, your Magnum work, because that's the size of it run for. Okay, I think I found those ones, because I actually have done a bit on this map, this version, not the last one. I've got to find a tree Milton found. Oh, yeah, this one. Remember it. So easy when you've just done it. And then Milton found one in here. Pretty sure it's there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on this side. Because I did do that one on the road. And I've got to add some more grass back in. Make it look neat. Sweet. Bring that picture up again. Okay. Actually, you have it in field 11, so looking at my map this way. No, we were in it. Okay, we're in field 11 there, because you've got it there, out here. Knowing to looking at that Google Earth image to field life. Not right now, this is straight to YouTube. I don't have enough bandwidth. My lag between the two will just be too much to try and stream on both at the same time. Over the last few weeks I have been doing it on Twitch. I could end up on Twitch again. We'll see how I go. And the other side, I'm thinking I could actually make it into more of a video, so it's not a vlog or a streaming, though streaming's been quite good. I just make the mod, or do a few big steps on Blender, and then, you know, load that. It might be streamed on Twitch, and there might just be video cuts of it, and, you know, more of a tutorial setup on how to mod. But I'll see how I go, because I'm really not trying to teach anyone. I'm more like learning it with you guys at the moment. I don't want to teach it how to mod, in case I've completely done something wrong and I don't know till I try and send it to Giants and work out what I've done wrong. So I want to actually have a couple of mods, or this mod at least, uploaded before I try and tell you guys how to do modding. I want to get it right first. I don't want to be teaching people or trying to share info and teaching people the wrong ways. Though I feel pretty confident with the way it is now, the way I've got things, but yeah. So that's my plan at the moment. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just playing it. Though in saying that, I've done a lot. I'm looking forward to everyone else playing it almost. I think I found it, Milton. I don't know. I've lost it again, so. Remember this tree. Yeah, I want to try and make some equipment mods and stuff, and everything that's really missing from Farming Simulator. Not into scripting and everything, though. Possibly could learn it in one day, but just learning to actually make, you know, some tile-long booms and stuff is probably what I want to do in 2020. I want to really take it into a bit further step, because I do like doing the YouTube videos. I do like doing the time lapses, but I'm trying to fit into a place when everyone else is doing it. So I'm not going to win. Unless I'm offering something very special to it all, but I've worked, you know, knew it's very populated really, though all the statistics show it's not, but there has been many other people doing it. See, you know that fence we fixed? Let's do it again. Deja vu. So yeah, that sort of stuff I want to get sorted out. I do feel like I'm not going to win with other people doing it as well. So, and I feel like that's what's, you know, holding me back and everything. Because whether I'm not offering something special enough, yeah, I would love to do a Chamberlain. That is like my wanted tractor mod. good Aussie chain, like a Super 70 or something, you know, 2-stroke just like blaring off its head with a lever clutch. Yep. What was the old trick? Oh, not a Gold Acres. I was more looking at doing like a Sonic one, like a real WA made one, not an import. But it could be just a farm version or a Lizard one. I actually did think I should make that like Lizard April Fool's tractor. I thought that would be an awesome, funny stream. I did think of like making it in the shop and putting it on sale, like under strange colours, going coming soon. Keep April Fools, like Giants April Fools going. Lols. But yeah, so that's my plan for 2020. It's maybe go a bit further than that. I feel I'm not going to achieve much in my YouTube videos or my Let's Play videos and stuff, though I do enjoy playing the game. I haven't really played the game much, to be honest, compared to the other versions. But so that's where I'm thinking of just cutting it back. Probably more, wouldn't say one video a week or anything like that. It'd be like when I make a mod, so you could have no videos for like 2 months. I build a mod and then I edit all the videos up and then upload the whole game, the play through it, and do all that while it's, say, testing in Giants, and then you guys have the mod to try it out. Yeah, I just want to make mods I want to make. I actually like, from using equipment that I have in real life, I want to just, you know, finish that out. Or just like those strange creatures, like things like, I want my subsoiler, which I got in real life, you know, 45 feet or something, so that's like 15 meters subsoiler. Can't imagine keeping that, but I'll make it like enough horsepower so you can go your 600-700 mil deep, and requires, you know, 400 horsepower, or you got max speed of like 4Ks an hour, you know, where it really is, because if you go too fast, you create a lot of acidic issues. So, you know, I'll edit that up so no one would like it. It'll go 40, you know, so wide, but it'll go nice and slow, and really make the tractor graggle up, take a lot of horsepower to pull or something. Those sort of mods are what I want to. I want to do classic Chamberlain. I want to do like a Chamberlain 9G or something with like tandem, like not the tandem with the articulated. Yeah, custom modding's already doing a 9R. I'm not worried about doing John Deere 9R. Those guys and stuff that do it now have got the detail insane. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm going to start with the old school stuff where the detail is just not there. Start with working, you know, what I can achieve, and then work my way up. Once I get better, the more detail you put in, the longer it's going to take to build. So, but yeah, so with the Chamberlain tractor, I would love to have like, I would love to make it so you got your rear tractor go that you can modify it, so then the rear, you can unbolt the front axle. So if there was a custom like option in shop to have a front axle or not, and actually have the front plate that goes onto it, so you can get a big, used to be able to get a big plate because people basically built it out themselves to join the two tractors together. So you had, you know, your 70 horsepower Chamberlain, and then you had your like 90 horsepower 354 or something up the back of it, and you took the front axle off the 354, put a big plate on it, took the rear hitch off, connected the two together with a big plate, and just a linkage clutch, and then you sat in the front tractor just steering where it is, and you just had that extra horsepower pushing you. Yeah, or like a C6100 would be. Those machines are awesome. But I'd probably start with like a Super 70, you know, the GM 2-stroke in it. But the Super 70 was cool in its own way because it had a lever clutch. Dad said lots of people died from it. But what you used to do is when you say hooking up to a fill bin by yourself, so you'd be out the back with the lifting the fill bin up to go into the hitch, and then you just leant forward and just pulled the clutch. So you had lock and get in reverse, and then because it was manual clutch, you just worked your way on, you know, to slowly creep it forwards to the clutch, and then people would knock the lever, and all of a sudden it'd be just reverse flat out into the fill bin and all sorts of old people stuff. It's how people used to do things, try and do things by themselves. So I do things a bit differently. I unhook either put a drum under the A-frame, lift the fill bin up onto that, or move the hitch, back it up to the hitches above it, move the hitch away, lift the fill bin up and just kick the hitch into the right spot is normally my way of doing it. So it's a bit, you can use this pivoting hitch. So it's a bit safer than actually trying to have the clutch on and try and feather the clutch leaning forward and lifting the fuel bin up. Yeah, well, people have the big mother bins, but I want like, you know, an old little shear wheel or something like that for the smaller intermediate farms. How cool would that be? You know, those sort of mods would be awesome. That used to have that mod in like 17 and 15. The shear wheel, they were awesome. You know, you put it in 10 ton, boom, full. I remember like old days seeing like 4 shear wheels lighted up here, and then you had the 8 ton like little Dodge just carting like full. You know, overloaded, but just like you constantly, you know, with the header going flat out, and you just had lots of little fuel bins. That was like good 80s, 70s stuff. Like building an old international like tug along or something, so you were able to, you know, hook your tractor on it or hook your horse up to your harvester and tow it along. 2 people job. Those sorts of classic machines are awesome. But yeah, I'm really going to start with probably like work on with the sprayer or something first, because spraying's everything. I've done so much in sprayers, but FS is really missing a large tug along sprayer. I have so many ideas on what I want to bring to the game, but it's more learning as I go. Oh, we were lowering these ones. Whoops. Deleted. All that detail gone, wrecked, destroyed. Whoops. Oh well, that'll be nice. Here, the old John Deere into the... You wouldn't be able to drive along with it. It's more like it's just there. Oh, Control Z. I want the whole post. Control duplicate the post, not just part of it. What else have we got to do? Not liking that. Let's fix that up. Yeah, it feel been empty. I remember what I used to do was put a... Oh God, no, take away. Used to put like an old little tractor, so you had like the classic collection DLC. I used to have that, and then I would put that on the fuel bin, so it was only ever like a couple of miles an hour, and you just find that along with the open cab going. That was always pretty sick. Driving along, felt like real life with the open cab flying around. That was cool. Okay. Let's have a look at those other trees I thought I cleared today, because there was a group of them. We'll have another look for that other tree in the spot that I don't know about. Boom, 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 boom. It's at that tree, so which is field 11, which is this field with that dam in. Looking at that short tree line, to be honest, it's looking on that angle. And about that position. Thanks Milton for dropping in. I appreciate all the work you've been helping me out with. It's been awesome. Seriously, a lot I couldn't have done without you, really. I like it. I found it, and then now I've lost it. So everyone watching, if you haven't hit that like button, please do. It's much appreciated. Like we always say, the more you like, the better YouTube shares the videos for me, so we're not having to share it and try so hard to get other people just to jump in and watch and join in with us. I think that's it there, isn't it? Come on, give me the tree. It's this one here. That one was floating. If in doubt, drop it down. A lot of these I've already sorted. Just sort of working my way through them again in case I've missed bits. And then I'm thinking we can run it in game, see if that sell point shows up for my edit, make sure that's alright, check for codes. We could load in seasons as well. I'm not really fussed about seasons. I need to learn how to make a geo first. I did think what I could do is get that whole transform group of the trees and drop it by like a bit and bring it all down into the ground. There's one. That's not in the ground. This tree was hard. We found it for last time. My song I recently got isn't. What are we at? Yeah. Is the QLD Geo? I saw it in the testing. I wasn't sure, but you gotta remember, buddy, Queensland's a lot different to Western Australia. It's not the same. It's you know, you get your summer thunderstorms and your winter season's pretty much similar to the normal northern hemisphere, just without snow. You have heat. I want like, South Australia one was close, but it's not correct. I'm trying to find floating trees. No, can't see him. Go through the ground. What's not poking through? That one. And that one's poking through. That one's alright. We're getting an underground look for it. There's a couple there on top of each other. Not bad, not bad. Is that it there? No, that's it. That's okay. Okay. My guess is as good as you guys. I think it's pretty right. I don't think we got anything left floating. I don't think. I'm not sure yet. Whoa, what do we got going on here? Cool, buttons fly out. So, I'll have to look through my little list. Though, we've already ticked them all off because of doing it before. But let's bring them up. Oh yeah, I was doing ones down there. One more. I'm thinking they're pretty good. I found some There was a couple, because what happened is I had the terrain low with the trees down, and then I've edited the trees away. I mean, edited the terrain for building the cell points and stuff, and so the trees are now ended up floating. I knew that was happening. I thought if it was going to happen anywhere, it would definitely be down in here. So that it's not surprising me really where they have happened. Surprised me I didn't pick it, but there's nothing standing right up. We're talking we're just a little bit, like not even a meter off the air, but find my song, that's what I was doing. This new one I heard the other day, or other week. Sometimes you just got to have an underbody check, an underbody look, an underneath look to see if it's right. Okay, see what it's like down here. When it does show, so you can see which ones are poking through and which ones aren't. If they're not poking through the ground, they're floating. That's how I was just quickly checked a lot of them, actually, is just by seeing what's not poking through. There was a couple here that were actually quite next to each other, I think. There's one right here at the start. Oh, that's that one I just fixed. Sweet. What else? I got a feeling, guys, we've got most of them. So from my list, from all the tested, which is awesome work from them, I think I've actually fixed it up on this version. So that causes a save. I think we're pretty right. We had a little bit at the shop I wanted to fix. We got that bit of a ground to fix just in here. I remember doing that last time and just not being quite, knowing that was just a little annoying, so we got to fix that up. So what now? Now we play. You know, that 200 subs, achievement, everything. Let's go for a draw round. Let's do a map tour. We're going to make sure we fix that sell point. So let's save it. So that takes time of loading and waiting and all that sort of stuff. Let's bring up my map fold mods. Make sure that is empty. Nope, that's zipped up. Get rid of that's version 1. Let's go into desktop. This one here is version 2. Well, 4 to be exact, I think I'm up to now. Copy it. Mods, paste. That's the edit from today. Let's blow into FS. When it loads, it probably wants to reconnect to Steam or something, because I haven't been on that for ages. Here we go, launching. Jumping off the top. Save game 13, new farmer. We don't have too many mods, but yep. I was thinking this is an awesome picture because you can actually kind of see it, most of it. So looking at it from this angle, I think this is pointing north. That's right. That's not actually pointing across the farm. Sort of is. This sort of field just catches in here. And this is taken from one of the fields. Hey. Oh yeah, I've looked at that before. The post is still on the ground, the tin's just off the ground. This is the farm, little chicken yard. In the yard. See, you can buy some chickens. So that's what we needed. Get lost in the grass. What do you guys think? The long grass, or should I bring it down the short grass there, just to be something different? Let's go. I haven't set it up any base game vehicles, so that is what you guys need to do for me. Why everyone's testing it out and everything. I want all my supporters to drop a comment here or join my Discord server and drop a comment on one of the general chats or something. I will take note of it all and make it into my list. And what vehicle do you want as a starting game? So, you know, obviously I can't enter a 9R because that's a mod, so that's not happening. But what we can do is say, you know, put an 8R in or something like that, or we can put in, you know, a Hardy boom sprayer or something like that. So let's visit. Where's that sell point? See, that didn't load. Error. No load. I've done something. See, that didn't load. So this sell point didn't load. You can't sell at this sell point. It's not on the map. That happened. So you know how we edited it? So things didn't pop up over here among the trees, but they're not here. Fix the parked cars. They're looking a lot nicer. Not floating anymore. Bit of AI traffic wandering around. I've got to do AI cars. I've got pedestrians, I just don't have traffic. Yeah, you can do 9R, but people have to install it, see, so yeah, that's a bit different. Hey. Oh yeah, I fixed that. So many things I remember checking and fixing. People wandering around, made it a bit more random where they walk. So they're just sitting here waiting for the train. A lot of people walk out there as well. No one's floating. Hebrew, come at me. So that's there. BJ's obviously over here. Here's the BGA. Oh, that's right. We'll do a vehicle and have a look. This is another sell point, and this is Bruce. Say hi, Bruce. Yeah. Well, obviously, so base game equipment is going to be on the list. It has to be base game, so no one has to install mods. And for those people on console, they really are asking for it. If I'm going to try and get this map into Giants into console, no mods, base game stuff. So what starting base game equipment on New Farmer would you like? Yeah, drop your set. So an old case, something like that. You know, maybe a pickup, maybe a truck. I was thinking of the T660 John Deere, the smaller harvester with a 30-foot front on. I was thinking something like that. I have given you a few more fields so you're only missing from the original 90th farm is field 13, 31, 28 and 15. So that area there is the original 1,000 acres. He ain't jumping. Nah, he's a joke. And that is people that watch my live streams and videos, a little surprise. Everyone else is only going to notice that in. Start with the first is the cheapie. Yeah, it's always the stuff one. Cheapie stuff. And work your way up. To be honest, guys, if you look at it, like if I was to buy this field here, it's only going to cost me 27,000. So 40. So it's not overly expensive for you guys to grow your farm and get into the bigger equipment. I've tried to price them land pretty accordingly to help grow quite quickly, so it's not too hard, because I don't want you guys being stuck and doing 1,000 acres, or you know, with a silly small tractor. We're going to make it so it's pretty easy. To be honest, let's try it out. Let's buy a farm. 19 grand to go with a bit further. Let's do my sport teleportation trick.
20 grand chicken coop. I kind of know where the field is. Yeah, they're white. I haven't worked out. It was field 6, wasn't it? So it's up here on the top of the hill. No, this one. Ooh, look at that. Train cannot be deformed here. Can be there. Let's go into my visit. Must be pretty Yana effort. So let's do that whole check everything else out. And that was where it can be. Bit strange how a couple of spots won't do it, but and then we can put another expensive chicken coop down. So you can get it to work. Obviously there's a few little issues. Yeah, T7 or 8. With plod terrain form. Boom boom. I say they have just dirt on it. Oh, doesn't look interesting having a bit of grass. I might bring it to the slower grass. Can't I think of it, guys? We are buying some stuff. Let's buy something. Let's do some fun. What we obviously need is... Let's get the array on. There's only one way to do this. No, that's no good. We need the bigger tractor. Get the class out. Axion. Yes. Yes, that's it. We need all the horsepower we can get. And then lease it because I can't afford much because I've only got 13 grand. Oh, what? Whoops. Whoops. We can't do that one because I actually need a front loader. But I want twin wheels. Twin wheels are mean. Let's lease that one then. Now we're getting time. We need... Let's lease that. Cool. Good. And can't think of it. Let's actually sell some... make some cash. Cool. Back to the shop. I need front loader. We need the class 1. And then we need a bale spike. But we needed a class colours. I think that's good. The big one's not going to be good enough. But we can... I was thinking of setting like a tractor like this up though. But we could set up like a, yeah, New Holland there. Oh, we don't have a wool bale to sell either, so we can't try that out. Better steal some straw. This is the easiest way to find testing, I find, for certain sell points. See if they work. So my path directory might not be correct for certain parts of it. Going all twins. Yeah, no, gotta have it wide. Tomorrow's Christmas. It's not like Christmas Eve yet. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. But I've got big days. Well, like I said, I'm going on holidays, so lots of packing and everything to get done. I think stacked like a professional right there. Oh. Whoops. Yep, that's all the bales we need. I'm going to try and make this retarded as possible. Oh, sorry, not retarded, more like look as strange as possible. So you're, oh my god, you're midnight just kicking the clock over. Lol, cheeky switch there. Finally found someone that's a day in front. Just. Hey, there we go. It's like playing Jenga. Nice. I should do this as a job. Look at this. That's awesome work. I reckon I could do this as a job, that's for sure. Bot warns Aussie. Ah. Bot doesn't warn me. Especially when you kick me off the pack. When I've already blocked myself from being warned. The bot knows who's boss. Just pings you, buddy, from yelling all the time. Or Sir talk a lot. Look at that. Parked car at the shop. Sounds typical. I did wide tyres also, guys, is so I make sure things fit down the roads and stuff like that. Let's take a little detour. Got him. Stop sign. Lucky I didn't have to. Obviously we got AI traffic to load in. I want to do that. I've got to do AI traffic, then we've got to fix that sell point. Yeah, Warren's cookie. Don't know why, but I've lost this sign here. Is fallen over every time I've started the game. I don't know. And that one doesn't have a collision. But I don't know how I go using it, because I've kind of stolen that from a different map. Really haven't asked permission for it. So, might be the only and the last time. Here, get triples. So this is what it's like, guys, driving in game. So all that effort we've put in Giants Editor and modding the map, this is what it's come up like. Let's see, do the whole zoom out going, oh yeah, map tour. That's nice. Oh, that's nice too. Oh look, it looks nice over there as well. Map tour done. Yeah, your truck bay, buddy. Yeah, change it. I gotta add it. I don't think there's actual collision or anything on it, so yeah. I don't mind the signs falling over. I was trying to get the white posts going up the side of the road here to throw off, so you can throw them off, but they didn't work. As you can tell, the bit of the grass didn't grow there, so that's not fixed. We're going to slow down here and see if we can see Milton's tree that I lost. No floaty trees, no random collision boxes. See, look how far to the edge you can get. How cool is that? We'll go to the bale sell point. Rough road. See, I've given you all the warning you guys need. Look, doubles fit through. Nice. So, I don't think I'm going to get traffic up here, but I was thinking I could put traffic around the roundabout and stuff, but I think it'd be a bit crowded in this area, so I was just going to do it. See, rough road. Over the water drain. Yeah, I was thinking of doing like making missions. There are missions in here, but that's just following the mission layout from other ones. So we go into contracts, so you can actually see fertilizing and transporting. So dairy to dam, those strange ones still there. What they go to and where they go from, no idea whatsoever. I need to make up all the whole XML and change sell point names and stuff. So all that's got to happen. Drag race down the road. Gets boring. It's a nice long road, you know. Now, does this sell point work? What is the L? See, guys, works. Sweet, you can sell some bales. And just another little trick for you guys, because I've imported a couple of bales. If you're short on a bit of cash, these two. There's literally, here's a hay and a straw bale that you can't pick up. Oh my god. Ha! Lols. If you guys get in this sell point, that'd be awesome. Yeah, some MP vids would be cool. See what happens when we drag this. Oh. And these are collision up. Can't drive in them. Okay, I've given up with that. Park car, blokes at work. At least someone's got to be. Yeah, they transfer the feed into to sell it, shipping containers. Come around here to the livestock area. Don't know how to get animals into the game, so a few other buildings in there. Make sure it works. So if we come up here and go, we have a new piggy. Make sure it all works. It's on the animals. Yep, there's a pig. There's a rooster. Come on, tractor. That needs smoothing out a little bit, so I better do that. Well, I remember, and we've got to look into errors before we get out of them. Once we get out of it, and then we've got to look into other parts. If you guys notice, the sounds may be a little bit off, being not actually an edited sound area. If you got it finish, would you please finish clearing the fence line for me so I can, you know, make this whole field into one? In real life as well. See? Yeah. For those who watching in frames, let's unlock it. 70, 60, 70 to 100 frames. That's how smooth the map's running. So you got little white posts. Oh, these are actually pretty annoying because they're solids. I'm not sure if I'm liking them. I'm thinking they might get all deleted. I was trying to add little reflectors on them. So I'm thinking they might delete them off. Not quite the way I want it to be. Especially with right in the gateway. That is, yep, nah, they're going. Home sweet home. My shed we did in that live stream. There it is in its full form. Shed just to park a tractor in. Look at that. That is, haha. Only the small equipment can fit in there, and that is scaled correctly. Yeah, it's Windows 10, so it's not console, and it's on a very good system. My chicken's wandering around. We might drop that down to different quality grass. Yep, I shot the sheep pasture and the cow area. Workshop works. There we go. Nicely done it. If you actually look on the map, they're fairly close to where the sheds line up in real map effort. These ones do have a big machinery shed here in real life, and I have a workshop which goes down to here, and there's also another shed down here. But the layout's fairly similar to the way in real life as it is on the game, but using obviously game buildings, because I need to do a lot more effort. The 9R, yeah, you will be needing it. For those people that know it, I've smoothed a bit more of the ground off. Just need to. That's not too bad. Come on here, 30 hectare field. Doesn't tell me how many hectares it is anymore. Does it? But anyway, most of the fields are planted besides obviously the strange things we've done. What's our growth stage is at? Nothing withered. Couple of big oat fields for you. Oh look, if you're really going to get in the cotton, there's cotton there. We just need to make that sell point, the port one here, take everything. See, that didn't even spawn as well. What the hell, where's that? Okay, so we got a few things issued, obviously, with the... Well, I think that spawns, but it spawns like in here. In one of those buildings, so see how we go. But that's the game. Obviously not saved because, yeah, YOLOs. Need mods for that acreage, yeah. Need some real machines. Let's have a look at the log. Zip. are not supported in multiplayer. No stress when I went multiplaying. No error with that. Nothing. Error. I3D grain sour. Boom. My path isn't correct. Sweet. That's all that was. Okay, that's cool. Now, why was the density map? I don't know what that stands for. Nathan, if you know what a density map visualization overlay is, how do I stop that error? Because that error works sometimes, is there sometimes, and they're not there. It just message me or something. That error is another one I don't need to work out. And then obviously we haven't got our pathing correct. So we'll fix that now. So this is what it is. So this error, failure to find that. Because it's looking for it straight in your mods folder, Ningham Farms, and it's reckon it's right there. When it's actually not. So my guess is it's because I don't have anything on it. In i3D, where we need to add those other parts, which no. Oh, hold on, it's in one items, isn't it? That's the one I wanted. Want to go that bit. Let's copy that. Let's throw that in this XML here. This one. That done. Saved. Another bit we're going to look into is why that sell point didn't... Oh, have I done that yet? More field info, I think it's called. Yeah, that's gives you more info. Don't think it gives you much of anything else. So placeholders, port. See, there it is. Boom, boom. Just without the map direct? Oh, okay. Let's edit that while we're thinking of it again. Thanks, Nathan. So my issue is when this loads, we're not right. When it loads in that grain silo bit again. So back to farming silo because I use this. Use port. Yeah, port. This one. This is the i3D I've used. So what's... We control C that. Okay, that gives you that. So if you look for train unloading bits, but yeah. So that gives you train, but the train happens in the building. Okay, so trailer unloading pit is there. So what have I got in here? So that should be loaded in. Oh yeah. The other thing we're looking at is making sure you said, yeah, set it to dynamic. And this one. See, there is no rigid body on this one. There we go, try that. That might fall over now. Oh, and these things. We weren't happy with them. The collisions are a bit and they really don't go everywhere, so just a fix up. I had to go, but I'm not right. Okay, thanks for dropping in, Johnny man. Yeah, about 5 minutes I'll probably be finished as well. I had to go at moving that generic position so it looked there, because the gameplay does give me the trigger point correctly, so that's okay. It's just this position doesn't show up, which is a bit interesting why it doesn't do that. Press Control C, that will copy all the translates and then paste it. Control V, size copies. Everything, not individually. Oh, so if you click no. So with this position, what do you mean, Nathan? If we just click. So instead of clicking one like that, what do you just click like over here and go Control C? No, that didn't work. If you click on one of the translates, like this, yeah, I go like that. But if you just want to click on it like that, and go Control C. Hey Chris, how you going, mate? I'll copy all and Control V. So that only gives me that one I've highlighted last time. Yeah. I kind of understand what you mean, Nathan, but I don't. So it will copy all of it like that. I know it copies it individually, but it won't copy because it just copies that number. Yeah, okay. Sounds like a really cool shortcut, I just can't work out. We're going to see just loading that there will help with it all. It's not right, but there we go. We'll see if that just appears in game now. No. Save. Yeah, okay. It's a bit strange. Must be a shortcut for you. No worries. Thanks for giving me the advice anyway and trying to help. Yeah, I'm pressing Control C and Control V. Yeah, copy and paste. I wonder if it's in here. Copy, I don't know. That's the one we've edited. So delete and paste the new edited version in. And let's have a look at these sell points and see if they come up. See if that changing that path directory fixed it. Start farm manager this time just to be something different. It's all about loading time. So much loading. Magic of video editing, we just cut this out. Not. That's what it's like. Those ones are baked into the map, the rest aren't. Anyway, let's go over to here. Boom, sell points found. Yes. What does my port one look like? I've appeared so much, right? Oh yeah, look, that's appeared that time. Okay. So let's purchase a... I want to do something strange this time, just for giggles. I wonder if it's in... No. I might be under here. Oh yeah, get the home. Let's... what do we got for here? Oh, I want a auger wagon, that's what I want. No, that's fertilizer wagon. Transport farmer, forestry, baling, animals, loading. Right under it. This one, grain tank. Thank you. And just to get everything to go perfectly, how do we test it? Well, it's quite simple. What you do is you want to sell some wheat, see? Because wheat's quite, or oats actually, oats are cheap. So we buy a couple of thousand litres of oats. And now we got oats to go in my auger wagon in this strange machine. Hey Vincent, how you going, mate? Get it away. And because it's magic of FS, press R and we reload out of that horse feed. Ah, a little cheating. Oh, well, yeah, you could do that, or you could just purchase it. I actually don't have that enabled, so yeah. I do have the development controls, just not easy. I just purchased some wheat. If you drive into those gates, I'm pretty sure they're set so you literally crash into them. Buddy's truck bay because he wanted one. Bit of a building construction site going on in here, but this is totally how you do it. Thank you, that works. Greetings from Switzerland. Wow, he just got off FS19. That's cool. I'm just on FS19 testing out the map I'm making of my Australian farms, so we've managed to add things in over there. Someone had a car crash, so idiots don't drink and drive. The car park's full. Busy little place this one is. We'll see how good we are. Oh, I'm thinking. Looks a very nice map. Yeah, thanks, mate. We're going to try and make sure everything works. Because this is totally how this works. No one's worked out how to put an auger wagon in this sell point. Is it going to be a mod hub? Hopefully. It's really out of my control. Well, it is and isn't. Giants. It's up to Giants testing team to allow it. drive tighter, does that matter? But happily, there's no random sell point spawning here. Nice, guys. We've nailed it. We just can't unload. Well, if it goes on Mod Hub, it'll most likely be on... It would auto unload, yeah. I got a feeling it's not quite the right spot. Controller. Don't have access to this land. Well, I can't buy it because it said there's a shop sell point area. Hey, IRT. It's going good, except for... You can't sell oats at this place. I don't know why. Put it into a road train. Ah, I was trying to be different. I got my auger wagon. It's got an adjustable chute. See, we can make the chute go spooky wiggle wiggle. Or maybe if that helped. Check out the auger steering. I just want to put it in the sell point, guys. Prove how good I am putting an auger around a hole. Fine then, just because you want to. We're going to have to purchase a truck. Take the aggro out. And a tipper to suit. To be honest, guys, we probably need to actually move that back, but there is 3 lines you can have of other stuff here, so we can fill the sell point out there. Pulled by a big bud. No. We're not in America. What's a big bud? To be honest, keep Buddy happy, we've got to take a trip through his truck parking bay because he wanted a parking bay, so I made this one in him for him. And to feel special, you can get your lime here. Well, you used to be able to get lime here. You used to be able to purchase lime there. This looks like a very FS setup, doesn't it? Random things poked in random location. Something tells me this doesn't want to. Well, that worked. Set to auto unload. We've got our 2,500. That doesn't work. So where did that end up? Ooh. The fuel point works. Silos are empty. Oh yeah. Anyway, that doesn't... Central grain elevator. Where's that? Pretty sure that central grain elevator's up. Isn't it? Yeah, that's up there. So... What? What's the ranch? Where's the ranch? Oh, over there. So this is worked out as silo, not an actual sell point. I think I've got it set wrong. Okay. We know how to fix that, guys. We're going to make it into another sell point, not actually into anything like that. Because I got a feeling this should be pretty cool. It's pretty much set as a massive storage area. Oh, both those signs fell over. How cool's that? Not. Do some crop dusting. We'll take a shortcut, guys, since you guys don't notice it. But we'll duck onto this run line, because I know my way around here, surprisingly. I'll go over to that spot. Yeah, obviously I've set it wrong. So instead of taking down the road, we'll take a shortcut. Where's this map set? Well, this is set on the farm I live on. So, my backyard. Western Australia. That's where it's set. So, yeah, this is the farm I actually farm in real life. I've made it into an FS19 map, which has been very, very awesome, but a lot of work and a lot of patience, and been slowly getting through it, but we've slowly succeeded, which is awesome. Oh, look at that. We moved that cone, and that cone's not right back. We have that sell point set wrong. But we made some money off that oats, which I spent money on to buy. So that's cool. If you haven't noticed, that's like all added in and made it look like that's pumping into there, and a few extra details and random objects to make it looking. I wonder, can you get up here? No. Now I think I'm just goofing around, but yeah, the stream's going to be uploaded to YouTube. It automatically does that for me, so which is awesome. So yeah, I was thinking about putting pedestrians around here, but I'm thinking I might not. I don't know. We'll see how I go. I got throw some AI traffic around the farm to lighten it up a little bit. I think that's for another day, and we'll go from there. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, obviously you can get onto the roof now without actually going into flight mode. So hope you guys all enjoyed it. Catch you all next time. Thanks for watching. It's been great fun.